يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وذروا ما بقي من الربا إن كنتم مؤمنين.
So you've got study leave and you want to know how to make the ultimate academic comeback in only 1 week. I went from all C's and D's to getting A's, A stars in my last mocks, and you can too this study leave, but it requires focus and discipline. Step 1, instill your focus. Know that you're here to do your exams. You need to accept the inevitability. Every morning, remind yourself why you're doing these exams. If you have no reason to do them, don't do the exams because you're wasting your time. And if you have a reason to do them, instill that reason into your mind so much that every time you sit down, you're like, I'm doing it for this. And then you'll be able to stick to it for hours. Know your weaknesses. Your weaknesses is where your problems come up in exams. So for example, with me, I struggle a lot with mechanics than statistics and mathematics. What that means is I will study double the amount of mechanics than statistics so that I even out all my gaps, because in the test they can ask me anything. So I should be equal in all of them so I pass papers as possible. If you're like me doing A levels, you can go on physics and math tutor, or you can go on the exam board website. Make sure you have every past paper done and you're getting the top grades in them. And all the questions you get wrong, make a little bank of all the questions you get wrong, print them out or take a screenshot such that you can always know where your mistakes are and fix those mistakes. Make sacrifices. You haven't sacrificed studying all year, so now you can. You have to make sacrifices. Whether that means working less hours, whether that means not going to go out with your friends. You can do all of that after your exams, but before your exams, it's not worth your time, your money, or your effort. Rereading and making notes is stupid at this point. Look, sure, read it if you're going to answer the problems, but if you're not going to answer the problems, you're wasting your time. Have a routine. So with me, I wake up, I pray obviously, and then I get straight to studying before I even eat anything. All I will have is water for the first few hours, maybe some black coffee if I really need it, and just push through work. Get all your work done in the morning, and in the afternoon you can be a lot more chilled with how much work you do. Not sit there for 18 hours a day. We will tell ourselves the night before, I'm going to bang out revision all day. You're not. Oh, I'm not going to touch my phone. You're going to touch your phone. Distractions are inevitable, so we should understand to live around them. We live in a world full of distractions. We should understand to take them to our advantage. Your phone is not a break. TikTok is not a break. YouTube is not a break. It doesn't rest your mind. Resting your mind is going outside for a walk, playing some sports, doing something away from technology, because our mind is over-consuming information all the time, of course in exam period.
Guys, this game mode is literally Grimace Ohio Skippy Toilet and Duke Dennis to Pray Today. Gat, level 3 Gat.
You have tier 5 Riz in Ohio. And we're so skibbity.
It's going to help you, know? And if you're watching it mindlessly, it's even worse. It's making you stupid. You're literally a zombie. You're wasting your time. The secret sleep schedule I use is that I wake up at like 2 in the morning and I study from 2 till 7:30, and then I go into school if I have an exam. And if not, I'll study the rest of the day, or I'll do other stuff the rest of the day. And I go sleep bare early. Asr hits, I sleep, wake up Maghrib, go back sleep. Easy. That way no one distracts you. Find a good study space. If you feel like you can't study at home, go to a local library, go to your school's library, go wherever you can where no one will distract you. Because like me, some people distract, I just lock my door. But some people, they can't lock their door. If you can't lock your door, go somewhere where you can, sit inside and people are there to work and do nothing but work. Don't let anyone take the feeling of failure away from you. What will happen is a lot of parents will be like, oh, my son didn't get in. He's guaranteed 3 A stars. Make everyone around you understand your failure and your success neither is guaranteed. You're neither guaranteed to fail or guaranteed to succeed. And if they know that and you take in your failure and your success to yourself, it becomes a lot more obvious when you're working why you're working. Because when you're working just to impress people, it doesn't mean anything. But when you're working, say, I want to go to the next steps in my life, then the work is more meaningful. We have like an hour before we can go in. Usually we can ask teachers questions if they're available, and if not, we can ask our friends. In that hour, I don't suggest you be reading notes. I don't suggest you be doing flashcards. Think to yourself, what could come up? What will come up? And if I am to answer randomly structured questions, how will I answer them? If anything shocks me in the paper, say I don't understand it, how will I understand it? So with me, I always break things down to as stupid as I can make them. It humbles you. resolving forces. I'm getting to the point where something is moving upwards by this much, something is moving left by this much, and that's all we're measuring. If you dumb things down, you can bag the most marks in the exam, even if you fully don't understand the question. I don't know, I don't feel like this needs to be said, but I feel like I should say it anyway. Some people, apart from just exams, don't sit in like a little corner for 12 hours a day. Go, take a shower, have a walk, make sure you're getting fresh air, because otherwise you will get sick. And if you get sick, of course you're going to do shit in your exams. Whereas if you studied for half the time, but you actually did other stuff, your mind's going to be fresh and you're going to be able to focus. Inshallah, we all do well.